The hard conversations are only hard when we refuse to have them. This is a new channel devoted to modeling open conversation about nearly any topic. The show will follow a unique format in that each time you tune in, you may hear various combinations of voices and personalities discussing a wide variety of topics. The common thread will be they are topics that are typically difficult to discuss. We are a loose association of fellow travelers with one common goal. We believe in the power of dialogue. In this short introduction, you will hear the intros and the belief statements of our first four conversants. Stay tuned for the full first episode. Okay, so I have the privilege of hanging out today with a bunch of my friends from Twitter so that we can talk about some things that we all have in common in terms of our concerns about the world. And one of those is that we suck at talking to each other about stuff, especially through the medium of social media. But then nowadays it's spilling out into the real world. So I've got some friends here with me. Eric Smith, why don't you introduce yourself first and tell us who you are and why you also care about people sucking at talking to each other?
Okay, I am Eric Smith, co-founder of Free Black Thought, associate professor of rhetoric at York College of Pennsylvania. Why I care about broken discourse? Well, I'm a professor of rhetoric. It's my job to care about this. So as long as somebody's paying me, no, I'm kidding. I care because, I've seen the devolution of academic discourse in my field. If we can't talk about certain things because it offends somebody, then we're no longer academics. And I don't see that as a very good thing. On a good day, it saddens me. On a bad day, it pisses me off. So that's why I'm here.
All right. Angel Eduardo's here too.
Hey guys, yeah. I really echo everything Eric said, except for the getting paid part. I'm a writer, musician, artist, and I guess I moonlight as a communicator, facilitator. I'm trying to make sense, and I'm trying to do it with compassion, and I'm trying to do it in the Thunderdome of social media, where discourse goes to die. And it matters because I think, I think everything we have accomplished, anything good that we have done as a species, is the result of a series of successful communications. And if that fails, we fail. So I'm just here to try to save the world, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And we have from the beautiful mountains of Colorado, Monica Guzman. Welcome. Who are you?
Hello. Yes, I am a digital director and storytelling director at Braver Angels, which is the largest nonpartisan grassroots organization working to depolarize America. Yeah, and this is extremely important to me. I've been a journalist my whole career, and I used to think that it was because my mission was to tell stories. Now I realize it's because my mission is to help people understand each other. It was something deeper all along. Definitely hit a wall in journalism over the last few years because because I saw the industry seem to get less curious about people and a little more afraid. And all for understandable reasons. But anyway, that has made me take a step back and look at a bigger picture. What are we telling stories into? What expectations do we have for each other when we tell stories? And how do we choose who to believe and who to trust and which stories to dismiss outright and which ones to actually consider? So that tension that exists today between being heard at all costs, right? Like the publishing revolution, social media, but also hearing and listening and knowing what that even means. I think that's one of the most consequential tugs of war happening in society right now. And I'm definitely really putting my thumb on the scale of listening because I think it's off.
Yeah, my goodness, absolutely. I care about this from a different angle, maybe on this little group in this little group, we have some areas of in common in that Eric and I are both teachers, and then we have Angel and Monica are, writers and journalists in that kind of world. But for me, I kind of come at this as from the education perspective of where I find that I can get teenagers very easily to have fantastic conversations about almost any topic when they're in person. And when they can see each other's humanity. And then I become frustrated that I know that as they stop being teenagers, they're going to leave my classroom and go out into the world and likely never be around as many people all in one room. I have classes of 100 kids. And so we have these great conversations. Then they're going to go out into the social media world and they're going to lose that ability. And that scares me because I think there are something that Angel said too, which I think is really important of all of our great things that we've come up with as humans have come from communication in some way.